Just a short drive from Quebec City. We're in the small agricultural community of Lyster for a lumberjack competition. We got a world-class field of competitors, and we're going to slice and dice our way to the top here on Lumberjacks.
Lumberjacks is sponsored by Echo, only professional grade with 5-year warranty. Crown, protect, maintain, save. The new YouFind Fish app. Fish with your phone. Humminbird, simply, clearly better.
We're here in Lyster, Quebec, just about 45 minutes from Quebec City for an event hosted by Hugues Filion. He's actually a graduate from McGill University, the Woodsman team there, and a protege of Johnny Watson. You know him as well. Hi, I'm Bill Diva, and I'm with my co-host and Lumberjack sport analyst, Rod Cumberland. You know, Rod, when you host a competition in Quebec, you're going to be chock full of competitors that are excellent sawyers.
We always talk about the great sawyers and saw manufacturers, and J.P. Mercier, Don Lambert, Gaston Dupré, and also the Bertrands and the Hot Saw. They're all here today and competing.
Now in the Springboard Chop, which we're also going to see today, as one guy that, in my opinion anyway, clearly the favorite in this field.
My opinion as well. Dave Jewett, head and shoulders above the field here today. But in Eastern Canada, in New Brunswick specifically this summer, I've been competing with Marcel Dupuis, young guy, strong man. He'll give Dave a run for his money in the Springboard.
Well, it's definitely raining here in Lyster, Quebec. It's cold, about 5 or 6 degrees Celsius. We're on the Riverside, excellent location for lumberjack competition. The crowd is just beginning to settle in. We hope they stick with us throughout the course of the day. We're going to get started with the Springboard Chop. I told you we had 18 competitors. We're going to be showing you the top 5 heats.
Vince Maciel from Massachusetts. I live out on the island of Martha's Vineyard, and we have a tree service out there, so I'm an arborist.
Hello, I'm Martijn Harms. I'm from the Netherlands. I live in Odoorn, and I work for the State's Forestry.
Well, it's nice to have Martijn Harms and his buddy Ilko de Boers from the Netherlands traveling around North America, coming to a couple of lumberjack competitions, actually traveling at the water fields. Now these stands, these springboard stands, they're a little bit different from what we're used to.
Usually they're set into the ground. You see these ones here are actually strapped right onto the side of these concrete pillars. And of course there's just 2 straps holding them there. I'm not sure how well they're going to hold when these guys get on the top boards.
Both guys on their first boards right now. Neither one of them look very stable on those first boards. Hopefully they can stay on there long enough to get into their second notches, second boards. Vince is struggling. He's got a wide open notch there. Martijn Harms ready to jam his second board in.
You can see Vince Maciel, his shoulders are in tight. He's cold. This weather is not doing him. He comes from Martha's Vineyard, a long way south. Actually, Martijn is actually getting down. Going to have to reset a second board.
Well, he's going to reset a second board, hopefully get a little more strength up there. He managed to make that happen. He's well into his first cut right now. Up top, they're chopping some real nice softwood basswood.
It's basswood. These axes, you can see how far they're sinking it. It's going to throw them off if they're not used to chopping this wood before. But we see Martin, he's around to his second side. He's going to be putting his drivers in.
Well, it's pouring rain here. They're hoping to stay onto the boards right now. Martijn Harms is going to win his first heat. He's put some drivers in. He wins it with a 1:45.2. You said you have a few difficulties with the big cement block there hitting your handle.
Yeah, I thought it was far away, but I hit it, and yeah, well, it happened.
So you made a decision on your second board to come back down and fix the notch. Did you have to go a little bit deeper?
Yeah, it was too small. I should go deeper, so.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Calvin Willard from Barnet, Vermont, and I'm a consulting forester.
Okay, my name is Jean-Pierre Mercier. I'm living in Saint-Étienne-de-Lauzon, province of Quebec. I'm building crosscut saw for the lumberjack sports.
As we head into heat number 2, 1:45 is the time to beat, and we got Calvin Willard taking on J.P. Mercier. Calvin, a young up-and-comer from Vermont, excellent chopper. J.P. Mercier, he's really a sawing expert.
He's been in the saw game for a long time, competed against J.P. actually for over 20 years now. The axe events aren't his game. Springboard especially is not one of his favorites. You can see him here trying to figure out what's going on with his back foot. Looks like there's some mud on his foot. And of course, when it's wet and it's cold like this, the guy's going to make sure everything's right because they don't want any accidents to happen in the springboard.
Calvin's fine-tuning his second notch there, making sure he gets every little piece of wood out of there so his board can get set in there properly. And yes, mud is going to be an ongoing issue throughout the course of the day here. Whether it's in sawing or chopping, the guy's feet are going to be wet, cold, and full of mud. Calvin Willard well on his way through winning this heat here, way ahead of JP, who's just getting into his opening side.
That's right. Cottonwood at the top, or basswood, I guess. They're the same type of a wood. They're really soft. You see Calvin made a switch here really early. Sometimes when you get that really soft pumpkinwood going, you can think, I can make a couple extra strokes here in the back. He switched early, and it works for him. He's down the ground. A minute 19 in the springboard.
And JP's struggling with a knot in the middle of his cut. So I saw you talking to Nathan, or Nathan talking to you. What kind of advice was he giving you after that chop?
He was actually recommending not to swing the axe so hard. This wood today is a little sticky. It's grabbing the axe. So sometimes swinging not quite as hard, your axe won't stick, and you can actually cut wood faster.
Well, the basswood up top there is really soft. You made a choice to get to the backside pretty early with slices only on the downstroke. Was that the right decision?
I think I turned a little bit early. If I would have put maybe one chip in, it would have came off sooner.
I'm Marcel Dupuis from Memramcook, New Brunswick. I'm a firefighter for my job.
Hello, my name is Donald Lambert. I live in Saint-Gilles-La-Binière, and my work is solution deployment specialist for RICO Canada.
Well, time to beat now. 119 set by Calvin Willard in that last heat. Now, this is a guy that may hit too hard because Calvin Willard mentioned you hit it too hard, it's going to stick in the wood.
I've never seen Marcel Dupuis swing easy in my life, so I'm quite interested to see how he'll make it to the top. He's against a big gun here. Of course, Donald Lambert, one of the best in the business in Canada. Marcel's going to be going all guns out here to beat Donald.
You can see in the first notches there that also the notch potentially had a bit of a slab there. It's holding Marcel's board. He's really moving fast to get that second board in up on top. Donald Lambert keeping pace. It's an excellent race going on here.
That's right. Marcel actually fell. One of his top springboards came out this year in Rogersville, New Brunswick. You can see his board's now really strong. He knows it's strong. He's going to be giving it all in this basswood at the top.
Donald Lambert also an excellent board, is way out back there. Marcel's got bent knees a little bit. Maybe the board is a little bit low for him. I'm not sure.
He's swinging like a rabbit. He's going really quick here in his pace. Unbelievably fast pace.
Fantastic pace for Marcel Dupuis as he wins the heat, lowers the time to beat down to a 52.19. Your speed is really good these days. I mean, your strokes are not long, but you're so fast.
Yeah, well, I'm used to some speed. Like at first, he told me I had to have some technique and some speed, but when it's time to compete, I seem to get that other gear there in me. So
now up top, you almost slipped on your board there. You were going so fast to finish that block. You were sliding forward because your board was at a good angle, but you're sliding forward, eh?
Yeah, that's right. And see, the rain doesn't help in footwear. I just got this little rubber on it there, so it seems to help. Still slippery.
What an excellent race there with Marcel Dupuis lowering the time to beat by 27 seconds. Come back after the break. Still 4 excellent springboarders to come.